everyone, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, hi, my name is Lisa and I own a small business called Erin House where I sell handcrafted jewelry as well as specializing in preserved floral jewelry in resin. And today I am giving you a tour of my new house. It's not exactly mine because my whole family stays here, but we've moved here recently, and our old house is currently being renovated. So we're just staying here temporarily for about half a year. The good thing about this temporal space is that I have an extra room, so I have that for my office and for my crafting area. So that's really nice, and I'll give you guys a tour on that too. But also I just wanted to show you guys like this new house, what it looks like. I do have to mention that we are located quite nicely next to the nature reserve, so our view is just like, it's such a blessing because it is so it's so serene and it's so full of nature, and I really love that we can see the canopy of the nature reserve from our house. And my dog loves it as well. She's constantly looking out the balcony. So okay, she has heard another dog barking. She's going to make friends. I'm currently in my living room right now. This is my TV console, and my favorite recliner from 9N. If you want to get their products, you should really check them out because their stuff are really good quality and super comfortable and also very aesthetic. So do check them out if you want. And if you want to use my discount code, you can also quote Lisa5 to get a 5% discount from their website. So yeah, with that said, let's get started with the house tour. Go. So this is my bedroom. As you can see, it's not too big. It's actually just fitting like this bed, and there's only space for a side table, which is like a shelf that I have at the back, and a keyboard. So this is the mirror that I got, and this is the wardrobe. It came with the house. I'll just show you a little bit. So my clothes are on here. Most of my other belongings are all under the bed, like this. And there I have space for all my bags and some of my sports equipment and winter clothing that I don't usually need to take out. The cool thing about my room is that there's a door that links directly to the toilet. I just have to open it. Okay, there's another door right now, but it leads to the toilet here. So sometimes I get to keep the whole toilet to myself. I can just close up this whole area so that it's mine for like that half an hour that I'm showering, washing up, or doing my makeup. So that's really neat, and I really like this part. It's just that at night when people use the toilet, I get woken up because the flush is kind of loud and this door isn't really soundproof. So pros and cons, but so far I quite like it. So right now I'm in the master bedroom. It's the biggest bedroom obviously in the whole house, and it has a really nice wardrobe area, which is where I'm standing right now. Behind me is where the bed is, and there's actually like a private balcony, and honestly the view there is better than the one at the main living room. So I won't show you too much because it's not my room. So this is the master bedroom balcony. I personally think it's my favorite balcony, and my dog likes to sit here too. You can see like the cars passing by, and you can even see Bukit Timah Hill. It's kind of a rare thing, I think, to have such a nice view in Singapore, because usually it's obstructed by a lot of buildings and apartments, and usually your view is just looking into someone else's house, which there also is this situation here right now, which I shall not show you, but at least we have this unobstructed view over here to look at. And this is the master bedroom toilet, and if I turn on the main light, it looks like this. My favorite part is probably the fact that this opens up. I love it because my previous house didn't have a storage like this in the toilet, so everything was just on the counter and it was really messy. But now that we have this, I feel like it's so much more convenient, and it makes me more motivated to do my skincare as well. So this is the corridor. I really like this view from here because I can see the TV, and I really like this part. I'm sorry I'm whispering because like my helper's outside. I'm a bit self-conscious, but I really like this part of the kitchen because you can see like the island, the counter space, and like this little window that goes into the kitchen. So this is the dining area. I got this entire dining set from Taobao as well. I shipped it with my own forwarder, and it's so cute because look at that donut chair. This sofa is from Hip Van. It's a super nice, comfy sofa. What do you do for a living? What's your favorite part about this house? My TV console is from Taobao as well. This was super cheap, not the best quality, but as I said, this house is temporary, so some of these things we just want to save on it if we can. And then we have our favorite recliner from 9M. When I sit on it, my view is so nice. I get to see the forest outside. And this is like the counter island table, and I had my lights from Shopee. Super cute boba lights. I also had a paper lantern above the dining table, and it's tri-colored, so I usually keep it on the warm light setting because that's like the most cozy setting. Let me show you the kitchen. I really like the lighting, the LED light under the cabinet. The good thing is that there's a lot of like cabinet storage space on top and below. You can see like the island actually works as a storage area as well. Cups and plates. We're in the office. I'm just gonna do a tour of this office space. I have divided my office into two sides. So this is my crafting table. It's really messy right now, so please excuse this because I'm getting ready this for the website restock. This is basically like an inspiration wall, and I have all my supplies here. So on this side, I have this wheelable plastic drawer. So all my silicone molds, all kinds of molds. I am a hoarder. I have been ordering so many molds online. Okay, for this other drawer, this one is from Toyogo. On the top, I have all the things that I need to reach for: tissue paper, wet wipes, mask, controls for the fan and the aircon. And then I have all kinds of things here. Label refills. All these are my tapes, some of the ribbons that I bought, silicone cups, plastic cups, and random containers here. I also have polymer clay supplies are here, including this box of like clay, and this is my equipment for my camera, and everything below is just paper supplies. Now we move on to my tabletop. So it's the same tabletop that I had in my previous tour. All of my supplies so easily accessible. I have filled up all three drawers: beads, hardware parts, charms. It really helps me to keep track of my stock. My tabletop is really messy, so please excuse the mess because I'm in the midst of crafting. But anyway, on my tabletop, okay, this is usually not here, but at the moment I have my chalk pastels out, and I have this like cutting board. These are just some extra parts and hardware that I'll be needing, so I just put it into this tray first. And these are some of the charms that I've been working on this few weeks actually. All my supplies for like glitter flakes, sparkles, pigment powders, as well as like alcohol pigments for my resin. I have my gold flake sandpaper here and a lot of random tools. I also have my Dremel here, which is very convenient. I can change the part to be a sander as well. So sometimes I use it to sand my resin, sometimes I use it to drill holes so that I can assemble, and I keep these two things always plugged in because I use them so often. Now we get to the last part, which is what's in my cupboard. I actually have the first layer turned into a drawer, and it's very convenient because it's a very deep drawer. I keep all of my assembly supplies here. There's like endless boxes and parts of like all my supplies, strings and chains and wires. Just everything that doesn't fit in there goes here. I also have random supplies here. Not a lot because I just cleared it when I moved house. Board I use to measure the size of my bracelets, necklaces. Usually my extra resin supplies goes here. On the right side, I have all of my things that go in resin. So my flowers, my dried flowers, my seashells. This whole thing is a whole tub of flowers. All my backing cards here. But I have them in all the sizes here, as well as my thank you cards. Below I have this little cupboard that I use for my booths actually. So they have my thank you cards, my alcohol pads, my stickers, Ziploc bags, more Ziploc bags and cards that I use to pack my orders. I also have this, which is all my sandpaper that I have already cut up nicely. I keep them in this little container. And these are just some props that I use for photo taking. So as you can see, the cupboard isn't very well utilized at the moment because I do have storage space elsewhere that's easier to access, which is inside of this wardrobe. I do have booth supplies up here on the right side of this cupboard. Those are just like carrier bags and boxes. All my books. It's a bit like my study shelf. It's such a waste of space because I just need more shelving here. The first drawer is like my stickers. I also have my boxes here. And then I have all my pouches, and the rest of my card backings are here because I had to order like 500 of each. All my smart packs, my cardboard boxes here. It's like my tablecloth, my cloth for covering up the booth. I just dump all the things that I don't always use up there. Bubble mailers and smaller boxes. Not the best utilized, I must admit, but then again it's a temporary space, so I'll do better, you know, when I do eventually get to renovate this room. Okay, so now we move on to the study part of my room. So this is when I get all my other work done, my video editing, updating the website, replying emails. I do it all here on this chair. It's also really messy, I'm so sorry. This is my favorite chair. I love sitting in it. It's super comfortable and wide, and I love this little flower cushion that I got from Mr. DIY in JB. Recently I invested also in this, which is a hard drive that I can store all of my files. I've been running through hard drives like crazy. Every few months I have to like buy a new hard drive, so I decided that I should just get one to store everything and a SSD that helps with my workflow. All my tables I just brought over from my previous house. And as usual, because the rooms are so small, we have to maximize storage space, so I have all my plastic drawers below this desk. Stationery supplies. Let's just not go there because I'm a freaking hoarder. I hoard so many things. They're just all inside here because I don't really know what to do with them. Little Frenchie here that my friend 3D printed, and it's so cute. This is just like the whole setup for baking my polymer clay stuff. I'm so sorry that it's so messy. This is the office, and honestly I'm really grateful for it because in the past I had to work in the living room with just my crafting table outside, and it can be really distracting. I don't know why we didn't have a fan in the living room last time. It can get really hot and uncomfortable and noisy, especially when my parents are watching TV. So having this room has been such a huge blessing, and it has helped my workflow so much. So I'm very grateful for this, and this is probably not what it's gonna be like eventually. I do think that I will end up renovating this space to make it more feasible. To be honest, the wardrobe, as you can see, is not very well utilized. There was also a lot of cupboard space inside that wasn't really utilized, and actually this table is covering up like a electrical socket, which is so wasted. For now I'm just saving money and bringing whatever I have from my old house here, and I didn't have to spend a single cent. Okay, so that is all for the house tour. It's not much, but it's also a lot. I hope you guys like it. There were other rooms I didn't cover, like my brother's room and my helper's service yard. I do have family staying with me. I think the favorite part about this house is definitely the view. The other thing I like is how close it is to the park connector. I really like walking my dog outside. I also like that it's convenient because now I do have supermarkets and shops downstairs. Needless to say, the fact that I have my own space to work now also makes a huge difference for me. I think that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this house tour video. If you liked it, please give it a like and also subscribe to the channel. It's so you can get updates to my studio vlogs and small business tips and advice. That's what this channel is all about. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!
I'm hushing the dog on the chain. I'm running up stones on the edge of the bank. Rally the troops for another refrain. I sing this softly